Man, what it do, YouTube? Y'all know who it is. It is New Never You here. And we got that two-player starter set Final Fantasy 14 Shadow Bringers decks. Bro, man, hey, I am so excited. Anything that this company drops, I'm probably just gonna pick up because this company is my favorite company to buy things from. Cards, collectibles, video games. Like this company has literally saved, changed, and done so many things for my life. They brought me some of the most lovable characters I've ever seen, some of the most inspirational characters I've ever seen, and if I could work for Square Enix, I would. But let's get this thing open. Man, this see, I kind of want to keep this box. You know, screw it, I keep it. Oh, pop it open from the back. And two sets of rules, but these are both mine. Maybe my fiance will want to play one day, and I could show the ways of the Final Fantasy. I really don't like playing things with her though, cause she beats me, and then I get frustrated, and then we play Mario Kart sometimes, and I never win. And she doesn't even play games like that, so I'll be hot, hot. I tell you. All right, that's one. Y'all know how terrible I am at these. Okay, let's get the other one down. Where is it? There it is. Oh, one and done. That boy dangerous with it. Buck nasty. Oh no. Static electricity. They call me static shock in the streets. Oh, it's still on my hand. Alright, y'all know the dilly. Spread them. Man, hey, so we got one holographic full art, and the crystal, I think it's X-Arc, is balling. He is a 7,000, 3 cost forward, and at the beginning of the attack phase during each player's turn, choose one forward. It gains 2 stacks until the end of the turn. If you've received 5 points of damage, this card gains when he attacks. Choose one forward. If its power is less than this card, break it. Nasty. Just nasty. Ishtola. Cost 6, 8k. She is a black mage looking very nice. Cannot be chosen by your opponent's summons. When Ishtola enters the field, choose one forward in your break zone. If its cost is equal or less than the number of job, Scion of the Seven Dawn, oops, you control, play it on the field. Ugh. So that's basically a conjurer, though. Well, I mean, a necromancer, technically, but she is good. I don't even play Earth, but I might have to start. Raban, cost 4, Earth forward. 8k. When he enters the field, choose one forward your opponent controls. Deal it 9,000? Deal it and this card 9,000. Ugh. So if you can, that breaks it though. This is playsets so far of each. Dark Knight. Let's playset of that. A minor 49er is a backup. This is a backup from Opus 5, so it's a good reprint for me because I didn't get any. Momodi. Choose one forward you control. It gains Brave until the end of the turn. And it doesn't cost anything to use that, so that's cool. Krill. Choose one forward you control during your turn. It cannot be returned except by summon. That's cool, I guess. Depending on what you use it for. we got playsets of that. Okay, cool. Let me make sure. We only get 2 Minfilias. She's a legend. A full art. Oh snap! A full art and just no. That's balling. She's a cost 6. When Minfilia enters the field, choose up to 2 characters in your break zone. Add them to your hand. Cost 2 Earth crystals and 1 random crystal. Tap. Put Minfilia in the break zone. Choose 1 light character or dark character to break it. Man, I miss Minfilia. Urianger, or whatever, however you say his name. EX burst forward 5k. Astrologian. When he enters the field, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Add 1 character, 14 from the 2 cards you revealed. Add them to your hand. Return the other one to the bottom of the deck. So he is pot of duality, basically, for Yu-Gi-Oh! Thancred, this card is dumb. I saw this, man. All right. Cost 4, lightning, forward, 8k. When another Scion of the 7 Dawn, other than himself, enters the field, he gains 2k, haste, and brave. And it's permanent. That's just, he has it. Discard himself and tap. Choose 1 forward. Deal it damage equal to his power. So he comes out with 8k. So you could just play another Ranger, Minfilia, Ishtola, and that's just those 3. That gives him 6k. So he'll be at 14k. He has haste and brave. So that means he can hit the field first. You play Urianger at cost 2. That puts him at 10k, and he can attack that turn, and he doesn't dull himself afterwards. So that's 10k to face. What do they have that's gonna block that? It's turn 2, and then he can block the next turn. That's insane. Thancred, man. I used to think he was gonna die, and then this is his original form. If you can control another Scion of the 7 Dawn other than him, this one gains 1,000. If Thancred receives damage while dull, the damage is reduced by 2,000 instead. Like, he just is very elusive, and you can tell by these 2 cards that he's been through some things. Thancred is the epitome of a real-life human being that just refuses to give up. So this is going to be a little bit of spoiler, but in 14, before the Realm Reborn, he met Minfilia, and he promised Minfilia's father that he would always look after her. Minfilia's father died. Minfilia became like the leader of the Scions of the 7 Dawn. Minfilia ends up getting captured. Thancred gets possessed by, I can't remember his name. Shortly after that, he apologizes. Minfilia gets captured and then is killed. And then, like, you could just see the pain in Thancred. But, like, out of all that, like, he's still a good guy. And I just know that has to be painful for him. Anyway, Dragoon, Alphino. Is his sister in here? Black Mage. Louis Thwa, the granddaddy. I mean, those I got 2. Black Mage. These cards are kind of hard to show because, let's see, Alizé, because they stick together, which is fine. Ramu. And the Oracle of Light, which is, I think, where Minfilia's embodiment went to. But she is the Oracle of Light. She is a cost 3 light forward. She gains 200. No, she gives 2,000 to each Cyan of the 7 Dawn, so that makes Thancred even stronger. When she is put from the field into the break zone, you can remove 1 Oracle of Light from the game. When you do so, choose 1 Cyan of the 7 Dawn and your break zone, play it into the field. Oh, what the? Let me put these down. Square Enix is breaking the game, man. Literally breaking the game. These cards are insanity. Emmett Silk, he's an Ashian, costs 3 ice forward. When he enters the field, you may pay 4 crystals. If you do so, search 1 ice backup of 4 or less and play it onto the field. That's good because Jill Nabat is a good ice. Is it ice forward or ice backup? Yeah, she's a good ice backup. Titania costs 2, 8K forward, Pixie King. You can only cast Titania if you have a forward backup monster and summon in your break zone before you pay the cost to summon this. When she enters the field, choose up to 2 characters your opponent controls, dull and freeze them. Emmett Selk from Opus 12 Hero. Man, they're getting stuck. And I just put lotion on, so they shouldn't. Conjurer. Bard. Oh, that's that OG Bard from what gear is that from? Is that from Shadowbringer? I can't remember. Yeah, I guess it is. I guess this is Shadowbringer, and no, I think this is Stormblood, and then this is this is Stormblood, and this is Heaven's Ward, I believe. A Flan or Flan. Philia. 10K, 8 costs, fire. If this card is dealt damage by an ability, the damage becomes 0. When this card enters the field, deal 10,000 to all the forwards, and then this card deals 1 point of damage to you. So let's say they got 5 forwards out. Summon this bad boy. Boom. All of them are broken, essentially. Ranjit. 8K forward, 8 costs, fire. This card cost is reduced for 1 for each backup you control. When this card enters the field, choose 1 for your opponent controls, deal it 8K. That's pretty good. His cost is high, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. Gaius is an EX 6 cost 5 fire. When he enters the field, you may search for 1 card, Nero, Livia, or I don't remember how to say that. And add it to your hand. When Gaius or category 14 forward enters your field, choose 1 for your opponent controls, deal it 3K damage. These cards are stupid. Nail. Cost 6, General, Fire. When Nail enters the field, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add up to 2 forwards among them to your hand, and put the rest in the break zone. Remove 1 backup from the game. Until the end of the turn, Nail gains 2K and haste. Remove 2 backups from the game. Choose 1 forward, deal it 8K. I'm assuming removing it is from the break zone. I hope it's not from the field. They put a lot of like rares, and I like how it's not like structure deck. Like okay, so in Yu-Gi-Oh, when they do a reprint, it says that it's from that structure deck. This one, they just pull cards from Opus 9, and it's still a rare. So technically, I don't have to go buy Opus 9 to get this card. Now you'll tell that it's not Opus 9 because of the date of the insignia, but I mean, to me, it's still Opus 9. Red Mage, Yotsuyu, Black Mage, back again with the Ifrit. And then Innocence. This card is broken. Cost 4. Light Warden 9K. Gets Brave when it hits the field, so it doesn't dole after it attacks. If you control a card named Innocence in your break zone, Innocent gains these effects. Fire, tap, choose 1/4, deal it 10k damage. Ice tap, your opponent discards 2 cards from the hand. You can only use this ability during your turn and only once per turn. So I can either kill a card or make you discard 2. So Innocence is ridiculous. And with what's the opposite of Cosmos? Cosmos does the same thing, but there's a Materia. Materia and Cosmos lets it to where you can have multiple lights and darks on the field. So, and it's stuff like Innocence and Oracle of Light. Those cards are just great for this game. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm about to do so much more with Final Fantasy, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. This is KnewNeverYou, and if you did new, these structure decks do.